Ubiest of the tubiest. The best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus. Got me a brand new student here, Mr. Vegan. What's going on, man?
Peace.
He made me throw out all the meat I had on the truck when he got on here.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
No, he didn't. That's going, brother. That's everything.
Oh, great, man. Fabulous, man.
Are you enjoying the journey so far?
Yeah, it's all a journey, man. Gotta experience every journey, every step of it. You feel me? Can't take the elevator, gotta take the stairs.
There you go. Sometimes it's pace by pace. Now,
yes, indeed.
I always do these videos. Like I said, I try. Depending on, not everybody want to be on the channel, but those who do, I like to try to do these little introduction videos because, people get into this industry. They come from different walks of life, and some people think that they aren't able, they're not capable of doing this, or this isn't for them, and it's just a dream or whatever. And hearing people's similar stories, could give someone the encouragement to go ahead on and get out here and do it. It's the reason why I do these. So, what made you decide you wanted to be, first, before you decided to be trucking, what were you doing before? Something like this? We're at a construction site, by the way.
I was doing this. Speaking of the shit, yeah, I was doing shit like this.
Yeah. So, what part of, construction is broad, but what part of it were you familiar with?
I was a motherfucker you see up in the air, like, damn, like putting the windows in, hanging off the building, or most of the time inside the building, but sometimes we would be on that scaffold replacing one, or
so
glass, basically.
Yeah.
A building ain't a building until it's sealed up with glass.
I saw some of the pictures you shared with me about with you hanging outside in the buildings. They won't be buildings if they need me to get up there, because I'm not fixing it. They just have to be not buildings, because I wouldn't get up there and do that. So at some point you decided you wanted to get in the trucking, huh?
Yeah, man. I just needed a big change,
You didn't lose footing up, 50 stories up, nothing like that, huh?
Hey, I was in the Bay. The money was great.
Yeah.
It's just the people and the politics.
Yeah.
It's like I got sick of.
I can tell you this: everywhere you go, there's going to be some people and some politics.
Right.
And sometimes they are worse than others, and sometimes what ends up happening is that you just get dull with the same old politics. They have something new. If it's going to be that, right?
Yeah, especially when you see the shit. When you see the shit occur more than once, it's like, all right, this ain't no coincidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so.
I get it. So, what made you choose trucking?
Like I said, I'm hard to work with some people, and I like my alone time and peace of mind. I'd rather get paid to travel and paid to work out.
Yeah.
And stay, you feel me?
Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And healthy is we've only been together for a couple of days now.
Yeah.
And I know you do take health serious, especially the way you eat. I kind of tease you every once in a while, but in a respectful way.
All good. I'm
used
used to it.
Yeah.
From being on the construction site.
Yeah.
Being that one motherfucker like, hey, this guy don't eat meat.
There's a whole bunch of people just want to eat meat, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen some of the meals you produce. It's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
One of them, I might want to give it a try. But it's hard for me to pass up the bacon.
Hey, do it.
Me like you long time.
Do it make you happy.
That's right. And so, getting in this industry, I can tell you this. A couple of things you're definitely gonna get, and that's some alone time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get that, and here, I think we talked about this earlier. There's no micromanaging here.
Right.
And I don't like that. If this company did micromanaging stuff, bro, I'm out. You give me a task.
And that's how I like to be. Even when I was doing glazing, it's not just putting windows in, so because once all the windows is in, now it's time to go inside the building and do like the shit around the window, the shit inside the apartment or whatever. So
the seam, the trim, stuff like that.
Yeah. So I remember when the project starts winding down, you know, more people or less people, and one person is gonna do this one task for the whole floor or the rest of the floors. So when they gave me that task to go do the rest of these for the rest of the building, I knocked that shit out, and that motherfucker get a good job.
So you're basically a self-starter type of guy. You don't have to be micromanaged and all that kind of stuff. And then you're in the right, you doing the right deal, man. I mean, this is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody is going to be in this truck to wake you up and tell you when you need to get going. Nobody's going to tell you, not to make the wrong turns. These type of things, your planning and all that is on you to get it done right. You know, I think we discussed that a little bit. You know, and it's a good position to be in for somebody who's independent like yourself. Be able to pull it off.
That's why I chose it.
Yeah. And you drive well, so you drive like you've done it before.
Right, well.
It just come natural.
Some things do, some things don't.
How was your recruiting process? How did it come about? As for you decided, you know what, I'm gonna hit up Melton. What brought you that way?
Well, I got a few partners in the game already, and they advised me, hey, go this route with the flatbed, because if you got flatbed and OTR under your belt, then it's gonna make you more universal.
Yes.
And it's gonna, keep you in shape and be more active. So
yeah.
At first, they told me about Melton and System Transport or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that was another company, but the recruiting process was real quick. Because I called. First, I applied online, and then a few days later, I just said fuck it, and I called, and I had time that day. So we handled the whole little phone interview over the phone. Yeah. But I think later on that day or the next day, scheduled me on a flight time, and so basically Wednesday I called. Friday he told me when the flight was, and Sunday I was out in Oklahoma. Monday I was in training. So it was pretty quick, Good. The universe was on my side.
That's it. And so, you remember who your recruiter was?
Right. I didn't get to meet them when everybody else got to meet their recruiters on Tuesday. Or was it? Yeah. What was that Monday? Monday just passed. I didn't get to meet him, but maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe he'll watch this video. You can wave to him if you want to.
Hey, what up, B?
Appreciate you. There you go. He did a good job, then, huh? I guess you're here and happy, so I guess he did a good job.
Yeah, indeed.
There's a whole lot of industry rumors, that recruiters lie and all that kind of stuff. He tell you anything that ain't come true yet? No.
So straight up.
No. Maybe some of the people who say that kind of stuff, maybe them the ones that's doing the lying, right?
Yeah, man. You gotta take everything with a grain of salt.
That's it. Do you do salt?
I do salt.
Yeah.
Maybe a cashew.
Cashew or something like that?
No.
So you gotta watch it, man.
Maybe Himalayan salt. That's if I'm gonna do some salt. You know what I mean?
He hit me to a whole bunch of stuff. We got some marijuana milk and all that. Okay, what is it then?
It's hemp seed.
What year is this? That's the same thing.
It's the same family.
Yeah, right.
It's the same thing.
Oh, well, him.
Marijuana
got THC.
Huh? Marijuana got the THC. This is all nutrients. You feel me? Wow.
So now
good for you.
You're right. So now you're recruited. You're at the Tulsa terminal, and then you start your orientation. How was that process?
And I was wonderful. I took it all in as a learning lesson, and everything that they taught was necessary. I feel.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
It wasn't nothing irrelevant.
Yeah.
It was all something that was gonna be used to do the job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially the trip planning.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of that. You know, most of my trip planning is kind of mock trip planning because we do regional, so you know we run a little bit, and our runs aren't long like an OTR run would be, but we're pretty busy, right? Every day.
I mean, the principles. The principles.
That's it. We talk about how long to stay in a bunk, when to wake up, when to get going, and
all that.
back those hours up on delivery day and all that kind of thing. You know, it's doing in the middle of an OTR run. You can pace yourself, but it all winds up to on delivery day that you're where you're supposed to be, and you're where you're supposed to be on time, and you're where you're supposed to be with available hours. It's
I'm trying to be ahead. Man.
Yes, and you know when
this chess is not checkers.
There you go. You got to. If a lot of guys say, well, you know what time I'm supposed to be there, I'm going to be there, you know, an hour early. Well, that's cool, but if you started, you know, 8.5 hours ago, by the time you get unloaded, you have no hours. You see. So it's not just getting there and get. Why don't they fire that dude? He didn't roll out here. What time is it? It's too early for him to be. This is a construction worker.
His cigarette.
Yeah, but he got his cooler and his chair and everything. You know, we out in the middle of the street.
Like he gone for the day.
Yeah, he looked like he gone for the day. Everybody else still working, so he must have. You know, one of them guys woke up early. You know, woke up laid out the bunk. You know, showed up on you know. Sewed up drinking hemp milk all night long. So now they sent him home.
It looked like his last day.
So yeah, it looked like his last day. No. So listen. So let me ask you.
He looking like damn.
Yeah,
I missed this.
Yeah, he's smoking his little hemp right there. See. What is it? They send you home, man. You mean to go fight somebody for you?
No, I got him.
You got him covered?
I know how y'all truck drivers roll. Y'all go.
Yeah, I go get him for you, man. Don't be sending you home. All right, man. All right. So listen. After orientation, then they match you with a trainer. Mm-hmm. It's not always. You know, the next day. So how long were you out of orientation? Did you have to wait a while before you got with me?
I ain't wait long.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, the Friday they told us, or was that Saturday? Saturday Friday they gave us our badges.
Okay.
Saturday we transferred hotels and they told us you gonna have a roommate and all that. And Tuesday morning around 9:30, that's when she called. Told me I got good news. Got your old trainer. So yeah. It didn't take long.
Yeah, there was a period of time where some of the guys had to wait, you know, a couple of weeks for a trainer to come available. And
my last name with a W, so dude was like, yeah, you're gonna be last on the list. I'm like, all right, I'm used to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
who told you that?
I forget dude's name. It was one dude in the office. In that same room.
Okay, all right. So he might have pulled your leg a little bit. Listen.
Either way, I was gonna roll with it. You know, I'm here. I'm here for the process. You know, trust the process. You know,
the way there's a matching process they go through. They try to put you with someone that you're gonna be, you know, compatible with. You know, mm-hmm. You are in this little tiny area for long periods of time.
Yeah.
So there's a method to the madness. Also, you know. I don't smoke.
Neither do I.
I don't. Right, and you probably don't want to be with somebody that's sit there and smoke all day and eat steaks and stuff.
But even I said if they on that little preference sheet that's like, do you mind if they smoke? I was like, nah. I said
there
no.
You go.
As long as this winter run down, poop.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, if a cigarette next 10 feet from me, you know when you go into like the Loves or whatever, the people outside smoking cigarette at the door. I don't understand that. If you're not supposed to smoke on the other side of the door, what make you think you can step right outside the door and start smoking?
You know,
you need to walk out to the way in the street and smoke.
It always tripped me out how people smoking at a gas station anyway.
Yeah, I walk around the other side and go in through the front door. I cannot be around it because my allergies are so bad. Horrible. I can't be around cigarette smoke. But my point is that they try to get you matched with someone that you're going to more likely be successful with.
Right.
And so that slows the process a little bit. However, now a lot of experienced drivers here at Melton are starting to step up to the plate and share some of their knowledge and time and in tiny space with someone else, and that's now shortening the time that you would have to wait. So those guys that did that and gals that did that, and hey, if you're a female driver at Melton and you qualify to be a trainer, you should really step up and help some of those other females that end up waiting longer than a lot of the males in their class because they're waiting for a female a trainer that will take females. And so if you're able to, you should step up if you're a female and you're eligible to train. So outside of that, your experience has been?
Hey, it's been A1, man. You're sitting there on detention.
That's it. Yeah. So look here. Maybe I show y'all a little bit. It's at the end. So these guys are unloading us. Okay, we're carrying bundles of
that's why we're able to do this right now.
Yeah. We've been sitting here. So what we do, we go on to hours of service, and on the status screen, you see what it says duration, and the duration in the status screen will tell you how long you've been sitting there. So what's our duration?
2 hours and 35 minutes.
2 hours and 35 minutes.
And they still haven't unloaded the.
Yeah, they still ain't done.
They even have.
Still ain't done.
I don't think they. Let me see.
They haven't done half. Well, that's about half.
That's 5. They're exactly half.
Yeah, they're there. And they taking off one bundle at a time.
One bundle at a time. When the shit got loaded all together.
Yeah.
In one bundle.
Yeah.
But
they just picked it up. We bagged under it, and then they set it back down, and they had us loaded it. Literally took them from the time they put the forks under the load and picked it up. It wasn't even 45 seconds. Exactly. But this is what we do. Ain't no big deal. Long as they get it off and we get in there. That's it, man. And I'm in Louisiana.
I don't know, man.
Good. We're in Louisiana, and I ate three boudin balls yesterday. Man, they was good. What do you think about them?
I don't know.
He had to let the weather down a few times. All right. Hey, I got the shed on. All right. We're going to show y'all a little bit of what we dealing with here. And until we meet again, deliver undistracted. Here's your boop. Boop. All right, look. Okay, so this guy, this truck, see them ropes he got there? Those are actually straps. Okay, but see all the little bundles? That's the ones they've taken off of him so far, okay? And he's gonna wrap that thing down there and then lift up one bundle, and they're gonna set that one bundle right here, and then they're gonna go back over there, they're gonna get another one bundle, and then they're gonna take that one bundle and set it right there. And then they're gonna go get one more bundle. They gotta do that 5 times before we can even get in there and get started. This is gonna be lovely. Yeah, we've been here for a while. But guess what? It's part of the job. That's what we do. We're getting some detention right now.
All that time waiting on another truck.
That's right.
We still gotta wait on our truck.
We was number 3. We third truck been here for 2.5 hours, and they still at least an hour away from getting this thing done. Lovely. And I'm pretty sure they're going to go to lunch when they get done with that truck. Y'all be strong.